Dear Diary, today I stumbled upon the most curious of places, Marsh Manor, a town seemingly conjured from the pages of an old folktale. The docks, swathed in perpetual mist, twisted in labyrinthine patterns, guiding me to a place called Publix, a haven for book lovers and arcane scholars alike, though it wouldn't seem it from its clientele. After all, it was a tavern. The charm of Publix is that it feels like a living archive, where stories and spirits intertwine. And I couldn't help but feel that every patron here holds a fragment of the town's legacy. And I so desperately am willing to learn it. Yours forever, the Bookkeeper.
Yes, Trailing Off is a D&D podcast who features the wonderful voice talent of my good friend, Kefwi.
Hey.
Would you like to introduce yourself, Kefwi?
Oh, sure. My name is Kefwi. I don't know what information is most important. And I've been playing D&D for almost 5 years, I want to say. I do a lot of writing in my free time. I'm a big writer. Could be fun. Might drop some fanfics about our characters. I won't do that. But could be fun. Yeah, I'm just a cool, creative nerd. I do a lot of film things and writing in my free time. That's all.
Hey, what's up, you guys? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Elaine, and I like D&D. I'm 5'8" and a half.
Oh, they're
so
tall.
Concerned. And single.
And I have been playing D&D for like 4 years, and I've been taking Claritin D for my allergies. It's been going well.
Shout out Claritin. Can we get sponsored by Claritin?
Yeah, we dropped that sponsor.
Oh my gosh, wait. I'll make a NPC wizard someday called like Claritin, and he has clairvoyance or something like
That's
that.
so good. I love him.
And Claritin will pay us $2,000 billion.
No, they'll sue us for $2,000 billion.
$2,000 billion. Nothing less.
They have a lot of money.
They should be so honored.
All right, and then we also have we have Oliver as well, who's the cat, Sadie's
She's
cat,
so weird.
and we have Sadie Sue.
Hi, I'm Sadie Sue. I have never played a game of D&D in my human life, and I'm excited and nervous and love to trail off. Sponsored.
Trademark.
Yeah, it's kind of like whenever you're reading like a fan fiction or like a book or whatever, and they say the title like in the works, like whatever, like Jane Austen's Pride and Prejudice said, it's a matter of pride and prejudice. And I was like, she did it.
And credits.
She says that like once every 4 pages though, so it kind of loses its flavor after a bit. I'm gonna be quite honest.
She's like, hey guys, do you remember the name of the book? Do you remember the title of the book? It's Pride and Prejudice. Do you get
Yeah.
it?
Just want to make sure that you know.
But I'm also I'm a little actor. I do little actor things, and Kathy and Ella thought that I would really enjoy this. And I think most likely I will. This is really fun.
Yeah, and we got to play like a sample
We did,
session,
and it was...
so you could learn a little bit.
And Ella had to like push me so hard I was so tired. And Ella was like, you have to play one little game, and I was like, fine. And then we did, and I wanted to play more. So that's really exciting.
Yeah, exactly.
Yay!
She got that D&D fever.
So, I didn't introduce myself. Hi, I'm Ella Waddell. I'm going to be your story keeper, your dungeon master, whatever you want to call it. If you really want to get into the meat and bones, I've been a veteran player for about 10 years now, I think.
Sorry.
Okay.
So yeah, anyways, I've been a veteran player for 10 years now, which is pretty exciting and also really scary because I probably should have a way to better handle on things than I do. But, you know, you live and you learn. D&D is supposed to be fun, break rules, whatever. One thing I will say is that throughout this game, we will be playing through house rules pretty much the whole time. So I will let my players break the rules like all the time.
I'm going to be so for real
Every day.
all the time. I think it's fun to rule bend, whatever. I'm in charge. It doesn't matter. You can suck it if you got a problem with it. I don't care. So yeah, I think we should go ahead and just get started.
Deep within the country of Vortor was a small town sat on the edges of a marshy and almost uninhabitable land. The town didn't offer much and was hot and sticky, and frequently flooded to the point of where many people were forced to build their homes on stilts and pray that it wouldn't wash away during the next storm. But the fishing was good and profitable, and the land was abundant in natural resources like timber, and it provided residency to one of the most curious plants. A strange, delicate white plant whose roots seemed to be a cure-all for any kind of sickness or poison. The plant seemed to thrive in the environment and blanketed the area in white during the harvest season, so much so that it had become the town's namesake, and the place populated with only a few hundred was forever known as Marshmallow. But why here? Why should this little town on the brink of obscurity be blessed with an abundance of such a rare and valuable plant? Some of the elders in the town would like to tell you that it was due to the blessing of a god, but when questioned how it was received, they would often sheepishly look away and say not to ask too many questions to people whose memories often fail them. And, well, others who aren't too keen on believing in the old folks' tales simply just chalk it up as pure luck. After all, to them, it didn't really matter how it got there. All what matters was turning it into a profit. And that they did. Over the past few decades, the town has boomed by catching the eyes of apothecaries and merchants. It was only a matter of time before others took notice, and soon the boats that they came in brought with them new businesses, laborers, and luxury goods. The town of Marshmallow grew to be a pillar of trade and a port city with what seemed to be in a blink of an eye. And that's where we start our story today. More specifically, we start our story like many adventurers do, in a tavern. Its rickety wooden exterior has survived many gentrification turnovers, and while not many of Marshmallow's original businesses still stand, the old sign hanging above the door, scrawled with chicken scratch, served as a giant middle finger to the merchants trying to buy out the local shops. On it, you could barely make out the name. Publix, known for their signature potato-based drink, the Spudweiser. Their supposedly even healthier alternative, Spud Light, and their god-tier level sandwich-making skills. They have cemented their legacy in this town and won't be going anywhere anytime soon. So yeah, each of you guys have been have like a little bit of history with this particular tavern, and are kind of looking for any kind of jobs that might be up on the job board, or maybe ask the bartender himself if he knows of anything going on. So with that, we'll dive into Kefli's character. Can you tell us a little bit about them?
Oh, why am I always first, Ella? Oh my gosh. Yes, I can. Do you want name or do you want just physical description?
We can do just physical description and why exactly you came in.
Yeah. Okay. So walking in is a pretty tall looking girl. She has dark brown skin. If you look really closely at her arms, it kind of looks like you can see like the patterns of tree bark going up her arms and down her legs. She has long hair that is currently, let me pull up, hold on, I gotta pull back up the name of the flower because I just forgot. Guys, I was put on the spot, okay?
Okay, my bad. I'm sorry
No,
for making you to describe your character.
Why would I describe my character in D&D? Why would I ever do that? That's not a normal thing for me to have to do.
I know.
Okay. Her hair, I don't know if anyone's ever seen what swamp milkweed flowers look like. You can Google them. But they are like small pink clusters of flowers. And her hair is essentially in an afro, but like the afro is not like black normal hair. It is these flowers, and so her hair is essentially just like sprouting like pink and yellow flowers. She looks essentially like a walking plant girl. And she strides in and it's probably gonna take a look at some of the food options.
Okay, cool. There's like a standard array. Like there is a menu, but as you know, because you've been at the tavern for quite some time, it's run by gnomes. So their handwriting is not the best, kind of chicken scratchy and very small. Kind of looks like some kind of 4-year-old took like a crayon and like drew on the menu. But again, they deal in sandwiches. So they've got 3 different kinds, which is like a nice roast beef with a Dijon honey mustard on there. Vegetables of some variety. Do we know what kind? No. You've got a turkey, and then you've got a vegetarian's delight. You don't know what veggies may be in it, but you do know it's delightful.
Okay, she'll stride up and talk to one of the gnomes at the front. Excuse me,
You see a absolutely nobody over at the like counter, but then you see like a little stool just like scooch across the floor. You just hear like a as it comes across, and then you hear a little and then you see this little gnome pop up on top of the stool, and he's like polishing a glass and kind of leans over onto the counter and goes,
Hey, what can I do you for?
do I know this gnome?
You would know him. This is the head of the pub. His name is Wartor.
Wartor, classic. Hey Wartor, could I get the vegetarian delight?
Oh yeah, vegetarian delight. No problem. Can get that served up to you real quick. And then he just like shouts down towards like underneath the bar. He says, 1 veggie delight. Is that all for you, ma'am?
You know, kind of feeling like a drink. I'll take whatever you got.
Oh, we got Spud Light, and we've got just Spudweiser.
Not many options.
Hey, but they're both
do-
good, and if you got to complain about it, you can go to another pub.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I'll take some Spud Light. Thanks.
Right, no problem. And then he like then goes like down from the stool. You just hear as he goes back down, and in a second he comes back up and like is using both of his hands to like fully lift up this glass and set it down. And he kind of like, you know, whenever like bartenders kind of like slide the drink across like the bar, he does that, but it just goes from like the very short end, but it looks dramatic if you were that small.
I'll like catch it to make him feel better, to
Yeah.
make it, you know, seem like he really slid it all the way over to me.
Yeah, he kind of like points over at you and goes, nice catch.
Yeah, it was, sure was flying. Anyway, I'll like just take my drink and go sit down.
Yeah, okay, cool. All right, so then we'll take a different perspective and go into Elaine's character. Elaine, could you describe your character real quick for us?
Yes, there is a very tree-looking person, almost like they are a tree. And I think there's like floating bits of wood held up by like thick, smooth branches underneath it. And they kind of move in a very stiff manner, but not from a sense that they can't move, more so that they're not expending maximum energy while they're walking. Anyways, there's like a long branch coming down from its top that like kind of goes off and has little leaves and flowers on it, as well as across them. When they think of it, they like to decorate themselves. They're tall also. Anyways.
All right. So, what do you want to do as you come in?
I'd like to come in and be like, hey, is War Tour in today?
You see the stool scooch also over towards like your end of the bar, and it's just the thing, and you hear, "Hey, how's it going? What can I do you for?"
War Tour, hey, listen, I was told that I could get a really good sandwich here. And I was hoping that I could get a roast beef sandwich, but absolutely no vegetables on it, please.
Of course, you know I'll do you whatever way you want to whenever it comes to the terms of sandwiches. I got you. And
Thank you.
He yells out your order down below, and as yours is getting taken care of, the Veggie Delight is also getting taken care of. And you see just like a little sandwich looks like it's being like scooted over the edge. You don't see who's scooting it over, but it's being scooted over. So it's close enough to where both of you guys could reach it.
Yeah, I'll grab my sandwich. Are there vegetables on it? Can I tell if this one's mine or? Okay.
Oh yeah, this one's for sure yours. They've never gotten an order wrong ever.
I do believe that in my heart of hearts. I really do. Yeah, I'll lean over and grab it. I'll kind of like accidentally like bump into this tall tree person who's fully up in my way.
Oh, what sandwich did you get?
Oh, I got the Veggie Delight.
Oh,
What'd you get?
Is it good? I'm waiting on a roast beef sandwich. I'm kind of excited about it. I've heard really good things. I don't know. How would you rate your Veggie Delight on a scale of 1 to 10?
Well, I mean, I get it every time I come in, so I'd say it's pretty good. But, maybe like a 8.5. Don't tell Vortor, but I feel like sometimes the vegetables are like a little dry, and like maybe, you know, if you add some like aioli or like some sort of like sauce or something, it could really like, you know, spice it up. But don't tell him I said that or he will kill me. So
Okay. And this, I pull out a little notepad, little pencil, and I like etch in aioli for veggie sandwich. And I like as I'm saying that, I'm not writing anything. I just said it. And then I close it and I put it back in my little pouch.
are you gonna remember that?
That is the hope.
Oh, all right. Do you want me to write it down for you? I could just, you know.
Oh, yeah, sure. I'll pass it over.
Okay, I'll
That's
take out
really
like a.
kind.
Yeah, I mean, it feels like the least I could do. I'll write down aioli for vegetable sandwich, and I'll write down like what vegetables are in the sandwich and like what type of bread. Like I'll basically write like a recipe, but like elevated because it's my recipe, and then I'll hand it over. Sorry, what's your name?
Eddie.
Eddie. Cool.
Eddie.
Nice to meet you. I'm Juniper. Or Junie, really. Yeah.
Oh my, like the bush, like the tree.
Yeah, actually.
Wow, they have pine needles that help them retain moisture in colder, they're an evergreen. Anyways,
Oh. Well, actually
I don't know if you retain moisture, but
I don't actually. It's kind of like a running problem. Like if I'm around like fire or something, sometimes my like, you know, my hair will, you know, start to get singed and it's not great. being, you know, plant-based. I'll like lean into my like backpack and pull out I'll pull out some like pine needle soda because I have several bottles in there, so like you'll hear like the clanking of like glass bottles in my bag. You like pine needles? Do you want some soda?
Oh my. Sure. What's it taste like?
Have you had Fantasy Sprite? I don't know. Is there a name for that in this universe?
Sprite, but with an S. Sprites.
Sprites. God, that's good, Ella.
Thanks.
Yeah.
I have. I didn't like the bubbles, but I've heard good things.
Well, this tastes like this. Like it tastes like that. It's pretty bubbly. Actually, I'll ask. Can I ask Vortor for like a glass? Just like a normal glass.
Yeah, no, so you're welcome to do so.
Hey, Vortor, could I get a glass, please? Just like a, with nothing in it, just a glass.
Yeah, alright. And then, he goes down and comes back up and is, like, struggling again to carry this large glass and, like, sets it on top.
Take it from him.
And he's like, you don't want anything inside of it at all?
No, just the air. Thanks.
And then he just, like, goes down and he's like, plant people.
I'll pour, like, half of the pine needle soda into the glass and then put my, like, glass bottle away. So, it's gonna be pretty, you know, bubbly right now, pretty carbonated, but if you just, like, let it sit for a while, then it'll kind of lose some of that. So maybe just, like, leave it in the glass for, like, 30 minutes and then you can drink it.
Oh, okay. And you think it'll pair well with the roast beef, or would you say it pairs well with anything?
I'd say it pairs well with anything. Yeah.
Okay. I am trying to become I was just informed they're called critics. And so I would love to rate your food well, or your drink well. I don't know if you give them out to people, if you sell them, or if it's just a hobby. But
No, it's just a hobby. I've never had anything yeah. Well, maybe you should try it carbonated, because that's kind of how it's supposed to taste. But if you don't like the bubbles, then maybe I'll get a better review if you drink it not carbonated. So, I don't...
Alright.
Yeah.
Junie's spruce juice, Junie's needle, Junie's... what? What would you
let's
call
go with spruce
this?
juice.
I'll
No, I think it's
knock it
spruce
back.
juice.
I'll knock it back, and it just kind of like, there's just like a little, I have a jaw, and it just kind of goes through, and you see it like pour through the like internal like vines that are holding me together, and as it just falls through, I make a nice little refreshing.
Oh. Thanks. What would you rate it?
So this is the problem I am running into these days. I do not have a sense of taste, and I think it's holding me back on my journey.
Yeah.
But
yeah. I can see how that would be that'd be tough. Do you have any friends that can taste, that you could travel with, and they can taste things for you, and they could sort of rate it for you?
not with me. I do have friends, fortunately. And
not everyone does. No
They're
judgment.
just in Canada.
yeah, they're a little bit far away. But
yeah, my
I do
girlfriend's
have
in
them.
Canada. Sorry, go ahead.
I do.
You wouldn't know them.
but
They don't go
no.
to school here.
Yeah, we're long distance. You've never met them before, but they exist. I promise. They're real. I promise they're real.
They're real. They are. Yeah.
All right. Cool.
I mean, you could tell me how it is. How would you rate your soda on a scale of 1 to 8?
why 1 to 8?
Well, I was trying to come up with a slant. So when I'm rating something, it's on a scale of 1 to 8. But when other people rate them, it's always on a scale of 1 to 10 or 1 to 5.
Interesting. I mean, I made it, so I'd say it's an 8. I don't know if I'm the best judge of this drink. I don't know. I think it's pretty good. I've thought about adding some mint, maybe. You know, spruce up the flavor, some rosemary. But I think it's pretty good.
I would have to agree. And I pull out my little notebook again, but this time I tick in 8 ticks into it and put it back.
Oh. Thanks.
Precious. Okay, so we're gonna move away from this wonderful, heartwarming scene over towards Sadie Sue's character. Sadie Sue, as you're walking in, can you tell us what you look like and where you head to?
Sure. So a light green skinned person walks in with horns with a very hood over their head. And they have tattoos all over their arms and legs. Oh, they're also short. They're a pretty short person. And they have tattoos over their arms and legs, but it looks kind of like thread. Like if someone sewed their skin with thread. It's not. Could be from really far away. And they have on armor. Kind of shoddy main armor, but armor nevertheless. And they also, on their side, hooked to their belt strap, have something that would look like a Walkman, but it's actually more of a music box. Think of the ones that you crank to make the little tunes, but it's run by little bugs. And little bugs are turning it, and they're inside. And she has little headphones on, but they're wooden. And so she walks into the pub Lex, puts down her big old hood, and takes off her little wooden headphones, and heads over to the bar to see that guy.
Okay. All right. As you walk in, you see the stool is scooching over towards you, and you see this little man run up, and he's holding another glass and polishing it again, and goes, "Hey, what can I do you for?"
Hi. Can I get I want something minty. Do you have something minty?
I can put a mint in something for you. I have a mint.
Fire. Can I get that with your best ale?
Cool. So we've got 2 beers only. It is Spud Light and Spudweiser.
I'll get Spudweiser.
All right, great. Cool. So singular mint and
Yes.
Spudweiser will be all for you. All right, wonderful.
That's all I want.
Love custom orders. They're great. And so you see him walk down, and you just hear a little bit of mumbling as you go down. And then in a little bit you see a very small hand kind of pat over a mint over the counter edge.
I'll take the
and
mint.
it's one of those pillow mints from a Chick-fil-A kind of pillow mint, except for it says Publix, home of Spudweiser.
I'll take the mint and just pop it in my mouth.
And then you see Wartor come back up and also bring you your drink, and he's struggling to carry it.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. All right. While I am up here, and he kind of looks over towards the rest of the people at the bar currently, and he goes, "Does anybody else need anything, or y'all good?"
Great, thank you.
Yeah,
Wonderful,
I'm
wonderful.
Good. Thanks.
Wonderful.
Fine.
So no aioli for anybody or anything like that?
Oh. I'll look around the bar and I'll be like, who would have suggested that?
I know, who would have?
I'll put
Yeah.
my hair behind my ear and say, "What'd you say?" Because I didn't hear it. What you said.
He says, "Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
I think the issue's been dealt with." And then he goes back down and scoots the stool back up against the wall.
I'll peek over the countertop and I'll be like, look, it's a great sandwich. It's really good. But I just think that sometimes the vegetables get too dry, and I just think that if you added some sort of like a pesto, just think like a pesto, you know?
So as you peek over the counter, you see that there are about 30 gnomes behind the counter on the floor. And they all just kind of look up at you like you just witnessed something that you're not supposed to. They kind of give you this deer in the headlights look. And they just kind of freeze. And then they just scatter. They scatter like little mice. They run away.
Sorry.
And he goes, "Oh, come on. Oh, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. They're skittish. They're skittish. All right. Okay."
Sorry.
And you kind of see that he's like, it's all right now. I'm just gonna have to scoop my own stool, and you see him start pushing it again over towards the rest of the way to the wall, and it's moving half at the speed it was before.
Oh.
No. I mean, you guys always come in here for some kind of reason. So what's the issue, right?
I mean, I just want a sandwich.
I've got my mint and my one of 2 beers. I feel satisfied for the time being.
Okay. Well, you just let me know. I'll try to rustle up a few of my staff that didn't get scared away, and we'll try to make you a very dry sandwich.
Thank you. On
You're
behalf
welcome.
of all of us. I don't know these people.
Yeah.
But I'm sure they're grateful.
Your manners are great.
I'm-
You're wonderful. Hey, do you need a job? Love for you to stay and work here. I would love somebody who could, I don't know, see eye level to people.
I might not be your best option. As you can see, I'm kind of short.
And then he looks up at you and is like, I'm not seeing an issue here right now.
I don't
if you
know
can
your
reach the
standards.
lowest shelf, I'm good. So he's like, all right, let me know if you change your mind, or if you're interested in other jobs. We do have some other things that people have posted about as well. Just you know the rules. Just you have to do one quick favor for me, just so I can assess your skill level, and then I'll be able to properly introduce you to the correct kind of job for your skill level.
I'm actually, I would love to know about those jobs, actually.
Oh, okay. Well, sometimes, let me just say, the job market's a little bit dry. So it's a little unfortunate. It seems like a lot of things are dry around here.
Should I can bring you some pesto. I feel like there's just a lot of all right. I feel like there's a lot of animosity.
I would be interested in the jobs. But if it's too dry, then I guess.
Oh, no. I'm not saying currently for you. And then he, side eyes Junie.
Sorry.
I would
All right.
love to
Thank
hear
you.
about the help wanted positions.
All right. Cool.
I just
If
rather not
you're
look at
interested
people.
in that. Oh, okay. He's like, all right. So before I'm able to give you any kind of the titles that are here, I just need to know, because some of these are classified and whatnot, but because I got a pretty wide network, a lot of people trust me with stuff. So it is up to me to see what you guys are capable of. So if you follow me this way, I'll just give you your assessment real quick.
I follow
Sure.
you.
So, as this gnome is walking, you see him walking at rapid speed, but
when compared to like a normal person, it looks like it's just a slow-mo video almost, because he has to travel a lot more of a distance than you guys do due to his small legs. And he takes you towards the back of the pub to a small door that is about his size, which is inlaid within a bigger door that is the size of y'all's party. And he says, all right, just right this way if you just come on through.
I'll open the big door and walk in.
All right. Cool. And you walk in. Does everybody else walk in after?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, wonderful. So he takes you guys down, and it looks like it's like a staircase that leads downwards. And he goes, so basically, the situation I have right now is that my basement, keeps on getting flooded, lots of moisture everywhere. Ugh. But we pumped it out mostly recently. And the issue is that the moisture can attract with pests because it is dark, damp, cool, whole lot. So I need somebody to take care of all of the pests. Of course, you'll be compensated after this assessment, but the way you take care of these is going to tell me how you're able to problem solve and also, take care of things. And then he gives you a wink.
What kind of pests are we dealing with?
Oh, just your normal ones, like rats and things like that.
What are things like that?
Things like rats.
I guess I can't argue with that.
Yeah. So you guys just can go ahead. If there's like any water issues, there's a water pump down there too. Any one of you guys magic users?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So standard water pump, just channel a little bit of magic in there, and you're good to go.
Just a little bit of any magic.
Yeah. Just fire a spell in there, and it'll rearrange the spell components in order to, suck up the water.
I don't think this guy knows how magic
Okay,
works.
Not very standard.
So you want us to pump out water, get rid of pests?
Oh, yeah.
What do we get?
One, your meals for free from today. And two, a job.
Yeah, right.
I mean, if you don't want to do it, you don't have to do it, but
It's
I'm not going to
fine.
give you a
I'll
job.
just listen to my Thaddeus Swift and just do the job. She
All right.
turns on
okay.
her little box, her little music box.
The hit song by Thaddeus Swift, Speak Later, starts playing.
Stop.
From her hit album, Hark Now.
No.
Thank you.
I love it. Speak later and hark now.
Speak later, art now. Bars.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
But yeah, so that's like playing right now. So yeah, and it echoes and it bounces off of the walls. So Wartor also goes, before you leave, here you go. And he hands each of you guys a torch, and he goes, once when you get down there, just light the torches on the wall, and everything else will be fine.
Okay.
Thanks.
Thanks.
Yeah, of course, no problem. You guys have fun? Not too much fun, though, am I right? I crack myself up.
What?
And then he, goes and exits through the teeny tiny door again.
Well,
So
Alright.
he seems pretty cool.
Well, he's kind of mad at me now, so it's
I'm
not
just-
ideal. But
I barely spoke before. I guess it just gave off good vibes. Job vibes.
sorry, who are
I
you?
like.
What was
yeah.
that?
Who are you?
Oh, I'm Arnar Clear. Arnar for short.
Oh, Arnar.
Arnar.
And
It's
you,
nice to meet
you,
you.
you both are.
I'm Judy.
Hi, Judy.
Eddie.
Eddie.
Eddie. Yeah.
What's up, Eddie? She
Ortiz?
she
Or
she
Ortiz?
she
It's a T.
T.
she shakes your hand but like reaches up to shake it.
Wait, how tall are you?
I'm not tall at all. I'm short.
We'll say like 4'5".
4'5".
Oh.
Little feet.
I'm obsessed.
Little feet.
Will need a booster in order.
Will need a booster.
I love that.
Does still shop in kids sections.
God, you're saving so much money. I'm jealous.
Yield JC Penwise.
JC
JC Pennywise, yeah.
JC Pennywise.
She's not JC Pennywise. What?
It's run by clowns. I don't.
JC Copper.
It's run by jokers and fools. So
It's a weird little store.
I really like it.
Yeah, you'd be a fool to not buy anything with these prices, am I right?
Yeah, Junie, that's your saying. Have you never heard of
a
it?
fool.
Anyways, I'm really cool and
Yeah, I don't really. I like live in a swamp, so I don't really know what's going on.
can't imagine.
I don't watch commercials.
Can't imagine. It's really cool though.
Oh,
Anyways,
Th-
I'm gonna
thanks.
guess. Shall we go down there?
yeah. I'm a little confused about what he meant by creatures other than rats, but I guess we can go down there and figure out what's going on.
I think maybe like mice.
Yeah, because
Right.
he said
Those are
he did say like
Sure.
rats.
like rats.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So
Yeah.
are you guys gonna go ahead and go on down then?
Yeah.
Okay.
Down the stairs.
Yeah. You guys walk down the stairs, and these are like really nice. It matches like the rest of the building, where it's like very old school, like stone walls and stuff, and the stairs aren't stone but they're wood, which is probably not the best because like his basement, as he said, constantly floods, so it looks like a few of the boards might be like rotting away, and that might be something that you might need to note and point out to him later, but you know, just keep it as a mental note. And you are feeling a little bit of like the wetness like on the walls as you go down. As you finally like reach the end of the stairs, you see that it's completely pitch black. Like, you guys have a little bit of like fire, fortunately, and that's able to like get you to see about like 10 feet away, which is great. But if you look around, you might find some kind of lighting apparatus of some sort. So
Can I cast light?
yes, of course.
And
You guys do
gave
have
me a torch.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
You gave me a torch. Can I cast it on the end of the torch and like throw it into the room?
Sure, go for it. Do you want to describe how that looks?
Yeah. So I think like from my little components pouch, a little firefly comes out. And I just like press it into the base of it. And then the opposite end of the torch lights up. And I throw it out.
Okay, cool. So you do that, and it slowly starts to like illuminate the room in a very dim glow. And as that happens, you're hearing some kind of like pittering like sounds in the puddles that are left over in the basement. And the light shines down on this like odd looking creature in the middle of the basement. Looks kind of like a rat, and it looks like it's lapping up some of the water. But it's very grotesque looking and almost the size of a dog.
I'm not sure that's like a rat.
Yeah, maybe a rodent of unusual size, perhaps?
Little. So that's a nice looking puppy.
Yeah.
And it just kind of looks at you guys as like the light like hits it and lets out this like horrible little scream.
That's not a dog. That's not a dog. I don't think it's a cat either.
Yeah, I think looking at it and like all my time that I've spent in nature, I've seen some weird creatures, but I can tell this is not correct. So I'm gonna shoot it with my crossbow.
Okay. Go for it.
I mean, yeah, Junie likes creatures. That is not. That is not a thing to interact with. Okay. Oh my god, guys. First roll of the campaign.
First roll.
Oh, hey guys, it was a 2.
Okay, so you are like visibly spooked by the sheer size of this thing, and you are like, okay, Wartor told me to go ahead and kill whatever's down here or take care of the pests in some way. So you immediately draw out your crossbow and are about to shoot, and you're like on target, perfect. But whenever it starts screaming, you kind of like lose focus and misfire, and you hit right beside it, and then it lets out a different sounding scream, and then all of a sudden you just hear like a little bit of rumbling on the floor, like underneath you, and you hear like water sloshing, and you see about 30 rats, all of varying sizes, come out towards the middle of the room, and they're all screeching as well.
Junie, I think you made it mad.
So yeah, you guys roll for initiative.
Sorry.
Oh boy.
That's gonna be a 12.
Okay.
Oh my gosh. Okay, this is crazy. I've never had a character with a +0 initiative, and I just rolled a nat 1.
Roll for me. Do what I want. There we go. What the little thing? Oh, 8. I got an 8.
Okay. I'm gonna do these in groups just so I don't have to be like 20 individual rats or whatever.
Sorry, how many rats? Sorry?
20?
Sorry? What was that number? Sorry?
Rat 17 is gonna go ahead and take a bite. Rat 18 is
Rat 18 will also take a bat or bite.
Rat 5 is losing its mind.
So Remy comes up.
Rat 19 is actually really chill. It just wants to hang out.
So the order currently is large rat, then Eddie, then Arnar, and then Junie, and then a rat group and another rat group. So gang.
Oh, God.
The first rat is gonna start like running towards you, Junie, and is gonna try to take a chunk off your leg. It's just gonna bite you real bad.
Oh my gosh. I'm just a little plant girl.
I think you'll be fine. It was just an 11. Does that hit your AC?
It sure does.
Ooh.
Wait, hold on.
Alright.
Hold on. Everyone calm down.
I'm sorry, do you have resistance to rats?
I do,
chill.
actually, I do. I don't.
So it is gonna it's gonna go for your right leg, and it's gonna swoop in and just like chomp and fully clutch onto your leg from there. So you will have to try to shake him off. Fortunately, only got a 2 damage, so he's like sunken in there, but it's not like it has like ripped like a tendon or something. All right, and then we're gonna go over to Elaine. What are you doing?
Can I make an inside check on this big rat and see if it's like the boss man, or is it just really big?
Or if it's just like the big henchman,
Yeah.
the comedically large henchman.
Yeah.
Sure, yeah, go for it.
Okay, that is a 17.
You kind of look around and you see that the other rats are kind of like looking to see how the main rat or like the big rat is moving and how it's attacking.
Okay, then I would like. This feels. I don't have a lot of spell slots, and I'm remembering this.
Just so we can remember what we have in the room with us. We have a few crates, and there is also a water vacuum in there, like a shop vac, that if you put spells into it, it will suck up any water. So that is part 2 of the task that's required.
Cool.
So just want to let you guys know that you have that. There are a few barrels, and there might be some like moldy food at this point down there as well.
Okay.
Cute.
I would like to cast Animal Friendship on the giant rat.
Okay.
It's a save of 13. Intelligence.
All right. Okay.
All right, let me.
Rats are
That'd be
notoriously
great.
smart creatures.
Yeah, no,
Genius.
it got a nat 1. So
Oh.
tell me what all is going to be in that.
Okay, it is now charmed by me.
Mm-hmm.
And if anyone harms it, the spell effect ends. And I'm just like, hey, buddy. Hey, sorry we're in your space, but we actually just have to, get the water out of here. It's a little dank in here.
And take care of the pests.
But he doesn't have to know that right now.
Okay. So he just kind of like he's still fully attached to Juniper's leg right now, but you see it's like reflective eyes just kind of like dart towards you, and it looks like he's signaling something to the other rats to kind of just say like, yeah, this one's chill, like don't worry about them.
Okay, that's my action. I don't think I have a bonus action. Can I ask it to let go of Junie's leg? Hey, can you...
I mean, you can, but that would be a persuasion roll, and you'd have to get pretty high.
Yeah, hey, could you just let go really quick? And I am gonna roll this with advantage. Let me see. What's my persuasion like? I don't think I have any charisma, actually. What if it was animal handling? Just kidding, they're the same. Okay.
I was like, I think they're both
That's a 19 on the dice, so that is a 22.
amazing.
Okay. Alright, so the rat, like, again, this is like an animal, and I don't know if you can actually speak rat, but I feel like Edie's just kind of like trying to mime, like, to let go with the teeth. And the rat's like picking up on it and whatnot, but is still kind of like reluctant to let go. It is now no longer fully biting on to Junie's leg, but is like still grappled to it, I guess.
It just has like vines in its teeth.
Yeah, it really does. It's kind of gross. It looks like it just like ate a bunch of salad with
Gross.
no dressing whatsoever. It was really
Dry salad.
All right, Sadie Sue, you're up next. What do you want to do?
Let's see. We have a rat that's halfway on Junie's leg.
Yes, and then we have two
And-
other groups of rats too.
There's two other groups of rats.
Yeah.
And Eddie's made friends with one of them,
Mm-hmm.
or at least one of the big rats of one of the groups.
Mm-hmm.
So I shouldn't hurt that rat because I don't want the spell to break.
Mm-hmm.
Well, now I feel like I should try to get them to like me or something. I don't know. I could try to shoot a bow at the other group.
I mean, you definitely can. You just roll for it.
Okay.
Kill them rats.
Kill the rats.
Kill them rats. What do I roll?
So go into your actions, and you should have.
yeah,
like,
I got actions.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, and then so just click on the like number space over there, and it should roll it for you.
I did it.
Nice.
Oh, I got. Hold on. Do I count? I add more to my thing. I rolled a 17, and then I have a +4 hit DC
Nice.
thing.
Okay. All right. Cool. So did it already add that up for you?
I've never played this game before. It didn't. But I rolled a 17, and then the +4 is there.
Okay.
Nice, bro.
Cool. All right. So So do you want to hit rat group A or rat group B?
Who did Eddie befriend?
Oh, that's the like big dog-sized rat.
Oh, so he has no affiliation, I suppose,
No.
to either side. B.
All right.
B. 6.
Nice.
All right. Nice.
Is 6 bad or good?
6 is great. It's fine. It's the
6 is
it's the
great.
17 that is great.
I'm gonna shoot the bow at Group B, and the arrow's just gonna, you know, the thing from Guardians of the Galaxy, the guy with the arrow on his head.
Yeah, Yondu.
It's gonna do that to like but not all of them, but like to a good horde of rats.
Okay, so you shoot your arrow, and it just kind of like shish kebabs, like a good 3 of them all together. And they are kind of like
Shish kebab.
pinned down. And it hits like the back of the wall, just like a quick, and you hear like one of them, like if you were able to speak rat, it'd be like, "Oh no, brother, I shall avenge thee." And then the other one's like, "Who's gonna cook for us now? Remy was the best one."
I didn't mean to kill Remy. Shit. I'm
Sorry, Remy.
And so now rat group B is like out for a little bit of vengeance, so they kind of come over in a swarm over towards you, Arnar, and they try to kind of swipe at you, and they get a 19, which I assume is going to hit your armor class.
Oh shoot. Swiper, no swiping.
Okay, and alright, and it's gonna hit you for a total of 3 damage points. So yeah, basically what happens is like the whole horde comes over and tries to start climbing on you and tries to like grip onto you, so their nails or claws, whatever, I'm not a ratologist, is gonna come in and try to sink into you and like try to like tear off any kind of armor that you may have.
Cute.
Also, resident ratologist. That's got to be a band name or something.
Yeah, add it to the list.
Yeah.
Write that down.
Alright, and then rat group A is gonna try to go over to Junie again, trying to help out their rat leader over there, and they're also gonna try to swarm over her.
Boo.
And they're going to go 18. I assume that also hits.
Yeah. What if it
Okay,
missed?
cool.
That'd be funny.
So they're all gonna kind of like do the exact same thing that they did to Arnar, and climb up you and sink their claws into any kind of like armor that you may have, anything that might protect you, and try to rip that off. And they got a 4 on that one.
Okay. 4 damage,
Yes,
guys.
I'm kind of tweaking it so it's lower.
Thanks, babe. Because
No
we're looking
worries.
rough.
I figured that this might happen. Okay, and
That's
from there, we've got Kefwi. You're up next.
Okay. I am going to. How far is that like water spout thing from me?
Okay, so that is like right next to the like opening to the cellar, so it's
Okay.
really close to you as long as you didn't reach out into the middle of the room. But I would say still within 5 to 10 feet, so you can easily grab that and still have movement.
Okay. Then yes, I will. I don't want to move because I don't want them to hurt me. So I'm gonna cast just like mage hand, and make the mage hand go like make the mage hand turn on the water spout and then kind of zoom up the water spout as if it itself were water.
So you want to the water spout or the shop vac?
Oh, sorry, the shot vac. I'm trying to like cast
Okay.
the spell mage hand into the shot vac.
Gotcha. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
All right, so you cast that, and you're trying to struggle up against the all of the rats that are on you right now, and as that happens, you see this like really obvious like hole that just says place magic here, and you cast the mage hand, and it just right up in there. and the shop vac turns on, and you hear a whirring noise inside. So now it is able to be used, and you have 1 round to use it.
Okay. Did the rats react at all to the sound of it turning on? Like, were they bothered by it, or were they just like, oh, this is normal?
I mean, it is a loud noise, so yeah, of course they all kind of like reacted, but they're really occupied with both you and Arnar right now.
So true. Okay.
Not Edie though. Edie's chill to them.
Yeah. They're J-chillin'. Okay. I think, well, could I cast a second cantrip? That's not technically how this works. But
Tell me what you're doing, and maybe.
okay. I was just trying to think of something that like would like scare them away from us, or like make them leave in a peaceful way, because I feel like me attacking them is not helping. So I wanted to like, because I've no, well, hold on, but 1 sec. I want to use my minor illusion to either amplify the sound of the shot vac to make it super, super loud, to make them like want to leave us alone, or to amplify, it's Eddie, right? Not Edie? Eddie?
Yeah, Eddie.
Question mark? Eddie. To amplify Eddie's voice to say whatever it is that they want to say. So maybe if you would allow me to like kind of hold that part of my action to basically create like a spectral megaphone in front of Eddie to say whatever they want to on their turn to the rats.
How about this? I will do this thing where if that is what Eddie wants to do on their next turn, I will let you assist them whenever that time comes. But you still have to roll to see if that is successful, because you do have a bunch of rats on you. So
Bunch of rats.
sound good? Sound fair?
Yeah. Cool.
Okay, cool. All right, so we're up to the big bad rat again. And so it's kind of like, all right, like, I don't know what this big tree is up to, but I'm kind of liking it, and it said not to attack this person, so it like decides to like let go and go towards Arnar.
Oh, rip.
And so it is launching an attack towards Arnar, and oh my gosh, it gets a 15, and it jumps on your back and tries to dig its claws in as well, whenever its claws like sink into your flesh, it causes 3 points of damage, and you hear another horrible little scream that is like high pitched right next to your ear.
I don't like it.
Yeah. It's like a screech more than anything.
Rats should be silent, like children. I'm just kidding. I'm so kidding.
Gross. Whoa, chill.
Wow, Kev.
I know, hot take?
I think Eddie had visions of grandeur, right? These beautiful little rats. Eddie was like, "Ah, they're just friends, you know, like just little guys." And then they watched it absolutely take a couple bites out of their companions. So, is not going to hit the giant rat, but is going to hit. Let's go with rat group B.
Okay.
Do a little mace action here. That is. Oh, I have a +6. A 22 to hit.
Oh, shoot.
Oh, slay. Okay, cool. So, how is that looking like? Are you just trying to like swipe all of them off? Are you trying to like hit one or two?
I would just like to hit as many, like, with my big ball at the end. So yeah, maybe like a sweeping motion, kind of.
Okay, cool. And I will say with a 22, you are able to finesse it enough to where you are not hitting Arnar.
Nice.
Because they are currently swarming on top of her. Okay, cool. So go ahead and roll for damage.
That's 5.
Okay.
Let the record show
Cool.
on the dice I rolled a 1. Anyways.
Love to see it.
Okay. So you do that, and you're able to act like really quickly, and your mace comes down, and the ball makes impact with 3 rats as they are swung towards the end of the wall, right next to the shish kebab that Arnar just completed. So they're all slowly stacking up and piling up over there. And I will say, Rat Group B looking slim. There's probably maybe like 3 rats left on Arnar.
Good.
But I will say that Junie is still absolutely covered.
We gotta help Junie.
Okay.
And just checking in again, Big Rat is on top of Arnar.
Is there a way to move? I don't know if there's any technical advantage here, but move around my friends so that one, like, whoever's in the middle could, maybe the rats could be considered flanked, perhaps, and
I mean, you can move still. You're like, you all have only moved within 10 feet, so you still have 15 feet of movement. So go wherever you want.
okay, I'll move further into the room.
Okay. All right.
Word. And that's all I am going to do.
This might be a dumb question. Am I able to shake them off since there's only like 3
You
of them?
can definitely try.
Or, like,
That's just
try
like
to
a full like strength check. But I will say
rip
it's
them
going to
off
be
one by one.
harder to throw off the rat that's like the big rat that's on your back.
Can I do more than just throw them off? Can I like grab my rapier and like shish kebab each one?
I mean, you definitely can. I'm just, you got to roll for it.
I can roll.
Okay.
I can roll all day.
Okay. So roll a d20 for your rapier.
Hold, please. Oh wait, I guess dagger. Actually, I mean dagger. Dagger
Okay.
makes it more sense,
Cool.
right?
Let's baby
Yeah.
shish kebab.
Dagger. It said B. What does that mean?
B?
It rolled
That's
a B.
20. That's a natural 20.
Oh, yay! Not 20!
What does that mean?
That means that you got
Yay!
the highest that you can get on that roll.
Let's go, baby!
Frick yeah!
Okay.
Shish kebabs for dinner. Let's go.
Okay, so with that, I'm gonna say that you are able to fling off the the big rat that's on your back right now, and with the other 2, the other 3 from Rat Swarm B, you are able to slice them. How would you like that to look?
Shoo, shoo, shoo.
Just slice. Like a toothpick, and I'm getting cheese.
LOL. Okay. Yeah, you just
me
like
at
take out your
everything.
dagger and you just go toot 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 toot. Like, this is a rat
Yeah.
charcuterie.
Yeah.
You don't care about Remy.
Violence
You don't care
for
about
dinner.
his passion of cooking.
Oh no.
You're the one who's
Hell
in
no.
charge of this kitchen. Okay.
You're the Remy.
All right.
I'm putting in
So
my notes. Shish kebabbed all the rats.
Yeah.
on looking in absolute horror,
Thanks, guys.
friends from Rat Group A have seen their brother slain along with big old dog-sized rat. So they half of them come off of Junie and start rushing over towards Arnar again, and they will. Does a 13 hit?
Oh, yeah, my armor class is 13.
Okay. So, because it's the thing that's attacking you, then that means that it wins amongst the 2 in a challenge. Remember whenever we played before?
Aw.
A little confusing, I get it. But yeah, so they're going to come up and attack you. So they've got like, they're just going to do exactly what the last group did, where they're going to try to hang from whatever armor you have and try to get into the chinks of that. And they only got a 2, so 2 damage.
Oh, I'm about to die, guys.
Yikes.
How much HP do you have left?
For real, I have one.
Oh,
I have one
God.
left.
Can anyone in our group heal?
I can, yeah. I have healing word.
Okay.
Okay, phenomenal.
Okay, word. Healing word. Okay. And
That's fine.
so, alright, since the rat group B has passed away, we're gonna go back over to Kefli. Kefli, what are you doing? Remember, you are fully swarmed by rats as well.
Amazing. Here's an idea. So this shop vac, is it a normal shop vac, or is it like a magic shop? I mean, it is a magic shop vac, but like, is it a normal
definitely a
shop vac?
magic shop vac.
Yeah, but like, does it only suck up water?
No, I mean, like, I'd say it's pretty powerful. It can maybe suck up a lot of stuff.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna pick up the shot vac, and I would like to try to suck up the rats that are around my new friend Arnar. God, I gotta pull out the Australian accent.
And not you first?
Nope. They have 1 HP. I have 5. I can be okay for one more round. Of course.
Okay. Alright, roll to
I
see
am
if you
close to
can, roll for dex for me on that one to
Thank
see if you
you.
can maneuver with that many rats on top of you.
Okay. I thought, because wasn't it kind of next to me, kind of? Or do I
It
still
is
have to,
next to you, but the thing is, like, you have
Yeah.
Oh, that's
live
fine.
rats actively on top of you, so I will say, like, your movement is halved, and any kind of, like, dexterity check that you have a disadvantage on.
Disadvantage?
So,
Okay.
yeah, so it's just, like, the movement of that.
Ooh, 3.
A 3?
Yeah.
Well, it was nice knowing you guys.
No!
All
we
right,
got you,
so-
bro.
Alright, so you try to go over to the shop vac and bring it over, but while you're doing that, the spell that you put in is dying, so it does not have enough juice for you to actually do what you wanted to do. So, alright, we're going back up to top of the order with Eddie.
Okay. I would like to... So there's rats on both people, Arnar and
Yes.
Junie.
And then there's the big old fat rat that's left.
Okay. big old buddy.
buddy.
I would like to hit my mace again on the rats on Arnar. Swing down on that silly goofy group. That's some hot... That's 16.
Okay, for sure, definitely.
Awesome. And that is going to be 6 points of damage. Yeah, my mace is definitely like wooden in nature, and it just a massive club kind of comes down. But a little bit before I hit the rats, I realized like, oh, they're on people. So I kind of like swing under, like any that are hanging on the arm, just bat them off.
Yeah, so fully, I will say, just because I think I like the visual of that, the rats are kind of hanging off of her arms like a cowboy fringe jacket. While it looks like kind of fashionable from a distance, it's horrific to be in. And so the mace cleanly slides through on both sides and completely clears the rats out off of Arnar. So the only rats that are currently left are the ones that are left on Junie and the big ol' rat, whose turn it is now. The big ol' rat did not have as much fun on Arnar as it did on Junie, so it is going to once again try to grab onto Junie, and it's just going to hang from you. It tries to run up and grab onto you, but while that is occurring, Eddie is currently swinging back their mace, and it kind of like clocks into Eddie's arm, and it bounces back and kind of like skitters across the ground.
Loser.
I kind of like him now. He's just a little guy. He just wants to be a koala so bad.
And it lets out another little shriek. So, alright, so then we go to Arnar. It's your turn.
Can I get the rats off of Junie?
Yes, for sure.
I'll try dagger again.
Oh, I got a 19. Nice. Okay, great.
Okay, big rolls.
4.
4. All right,
Nice.
great. So, you are able to just like really quickly pop, and like skewer 3 of them. While they're like kind of like struggling to break free and stuff, you then shake them and throw them across the room, and they land with the other pile of rats that you guys have all accumulated. Which like slay for Arnar, she's killed almost all of them.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Thanks, Arnar.
It's come with a price. Great.
And so the rest of the rats in retaliation to that move are going to dig their claws in even deeper into Junie's chinks of her armor. So
Sorry, Junie, that's not what I wanted it to do.
Okay.
don't worry, they were all like really spooked, so a lot of them could not get a proper grip on. And so it doesn't really do anything to you. It just kind of scratches your armor up at best.
Hey, it was already scratched up. That's all right.
It's scuffing your J's, my guy. Your fantasy
Not my
J's.
J's. Not my fancy J's.
Your F's.
No, my Air Force Ones. My Sky.
Your fantasy Force
Fantasy-
Ones.
Thank you. I was like, what's the pun there? Yeah,
Pretty good.
Sky Force Ones.
No, I was literally like earlier trying to think of a radio station for this world, and I was like, oh, Wizards 101.5 FM, but the
No.
FM stands for Fantasy Magic.
Yeah, I'd listen to it.
Anyways, okay.
Magic 96.5 still kind of works.
It does slay.
So Big Boy Rat is is once again gonna try to go after Junie.
Oh, we could skip him.
And it got a 16, so I do recall that does hit.
It sure does.
So it's going to try to bite your other leg again.
Oh.
And it gets a 4 on that.
Mm.
So it's hanging and dangling there.
We're doing so good.
Oh yeah, you guys are actually.
Oh, thanks.
All right.
2 of us have 1 hit point,
Oh no.
but we survived. We're not
Shit.
dead. We're not dead yet, babes.
So there's a big rat. Are there any little rats left?
Yes, there are a few little rats that are left on Junie.
Okay, I would like to swing at the big rat. I said we could have been in another life, we could have been friends.
And it looks at you with these like saddened eyes, knowing that its new friend has now betrayed it.
No.
That's sad.
No. Okay, that's going to be a 19.
Yeah, okay. So alright, you go over and you try to pummel this thing. And roll for your damage.
It's going to be 10 on.
So I'll just say that's close enough to its HP where I'll say you fully like clobber it.
Nice.
And you see in its dying like breaths it kind of lets out like a few innocent little squeaks, like squeak 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 squeak. And in rat, directly translated, it's E2 Brute. Or I guess
They have-
E2 Ede.
They have Rat Shakespeare? Interesting.
Yeah. Yeah.
They're cultured.
Them
Yeah,
quoting
it's
Shakespeare,
Rat Spear. Have you never heard of him?
that implies that in some past, like, in their past lives, they must have known, like, a rat, Julius Caesar, which means that the Roman Empire exists for rats. And that's interesting to me.
Yeah.
That, therefore, means that Jesus exists for rats. And I think we should sit with that for a second. That's all.
Rat Jesus. Rat
Rat
Pope.
Pope.
Rat Gandhi.
Maybe we shouldn't have killed the
Rat
rats.
Pope.
Maybe we could learn from them.
Anyways, all right. So yeah, now we just have Rat Swarm A is left. So,
I would
um,
also like to cast Healing Word, just because I can. You guys still have magic, yes, to power.
Can you cast that as a bonus action?
Bonus action, yes.
Okay, word, slay.
And you're both at 1, but June, who has the rats on them?
Me.
Junie.
Okay, will cast that on Junie.
Thank you. Okay, cool. All right, so whenever you cast Healing Word, how exactly does it look?
I think it's just like little leaves magically like break off from wherever they are on my bark, and like magic wind blows them over to whoever's being healed, and as they like tap you, that's how you get your little healing back.
I
Very
love that.
Chronicles of
That's
Narnia
beautiful.
esque.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
yeah,
love that.
for sure.
Yes.
For sure.
Yeah. Okay, so like a wind from nowhere picks up and
In his dank
starts swirling
cellar.
these leaves around, and they kind of wrap around your wounds and they start slowly healing. So yeah, and how much HP does she get back?
You get 4.
Thank you so much. Thanks, Eddie.
Okay. So then we have Arnar is next.
Are the rats still alive?
Yeah, the rats are still on Junie.
Jesus. Hold
Rat.
on.
But I will say there's
Jesus.
only a few left.
There's only a few left. I guess I can try to dagger again. I
Yeah.
don't know what else to do. I think my luck streak went out. I got a 2.
All good. So
okay.
while that's going on, one of the rats just try to like lunge towards you or just kind of jeer at you, and that kind of catches you off guard, and you're getting flashbacks from you yourself being covered in all these rats, and you pull back a little bit at the last
Dramatic.
second. And so that's going to go back over towards the rats once more, and they're going to try to claw into your skin once again. Or what would that be? Your your cell wall?
My
Sure.
my plant cell wall. My
Oh,
what
okay.
do plants have membranes? I don't remember the cell structure of a plant.
Cells have a plant cell wall and a membrane. Like after
Yeah.
that,
Yeah.
it landed on an edge, so I'm gonna
Mitochondria.
re-roll that because I don't want the rats to get a 20.
Oh, they can.
Does a 9 hit?
No, actually.
Wonderful. Okay,
Yes,
so
thank you.
once again, I'll say like the jeering happened at the same time that Arnar tried to hit the rats. So instead of being able to fully sink in, they all try to like corner up into one area, so they're not able to fully scratch. But your J's are definitely scuffed and can no longer be sold on a secondary market. Sorry
You know,
about that.
It's fine. I have other ways of making money. I don't. So this is unfortunate.
Which is why you're here in
Exactly.
this thunder. We've come full circle.
Yeah.
Okay, a big old rat is dead and is like left looking at Eddie with pleading little rat eyes, and its life has fully gone out. And Eddie, you're up.
Eddie, devastated actually by the harsh reality that the world is not as kind, and that as it wants it to be. There's only a few rats left,
Yes.
little guy.
Also, I think I was skipped. Just as an FYI.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Yeah,
No, it's
no.
okay.
Sorry. We'll say that that's a side scene.
Okay,
Please
brilliant.
go.
Because that was beautiful. I didn't want to interrupt.
It is beautiful.
Okay, am I still holding the shot vac?
Yes, you are.
I'm gonna do it again. I'm
Alright.
gonna
Load a spell up.
Hit it.
I'm gonna put a minor illusion in there of what do rats hate? Mouse trap. What's the do rats have a natural predator? I actually don't know. Cat.
I mean, like
Yep.
hawks.
Snakes?
Okay, yeah, that works too.
So true. I'm gonna just like make the image of a hawk flying into the shot vac. And I would like to try to suck the rats off of me.
Roll just for dex for maneuvering it.
Okay. Oh. Okay. Nat 20. I'm gonna take a picture.
Oh, slay.
Because like literally what
Wonderful.
it does.
No, I believe you. I believe
Okay,
you. I
slay.
saw that reaction.
I love it.
Okay, cool.
Love to see it.
So you turn this bad boy on, and you hear the whirring, and you feel the vibrations that it is like fully working, and you don't even really have to like move it a whole bunch. It is fully sucking up all of the remainder 3 rats, and no issues. You hear them thumping around in the like hose itself, and they are fully. You like can hear a little like splat and crack whenever it hits the inside of the shop vac, and they're gone. They're out. You guys have successfully cleared all of the rats.
Yay!
Other than the corpses in there.
Yay.
Congratulations,
We didn't
you've
die.
solved my rat puzzle.
Rat puzzle band name.
Yeah.
That was a puzzle.
No.
Sometimes there's just rats in a room.
I almost died.
Alright, so what are you guys doing next after you have defeated the rats?
Shit.
Are you going to Disney World?
I can't afford that. It's too expensive. That's why I'm doing this job, to go to Disney.
It's main motivator.
That was tougher than I thought it'd be.
Thank y'all for.
I'm gonna kill that fucking troll upstairs. What the hell?
Thank y'all for.
That's not what was promised.
Thank y'all for not letting me die. I appreciate it.
Of course.
Anytime, really.
Eddie, thank you for killing that big rat. I know you guys were pretty close.
Eddie looks like forlornly at the giant rat, and does a little druid craft to make a little bud, plucks it off of themselves, and puts it on the big rat.
You start arranging the flowers around it like Rue from the Hunger Games.
Just thinking that. I was just thinking that.
Yeah.
Do, do, do.
Deep in the meadow.
You write you get somebody to write a plaque that says the only crime it committed was being small.
Oh God! Stop.
Actually being slightly above average size.
Yeah, I was like, it wasn't. I wouldn't say it was small. It was bad
No,
and scary
yeah.
and big for a rat.
It was bad and scary.
I am gonna.
Okay, yeah.
I'm gonna try to. If I need to put a new spell, I probably need to put a new spell. So I'll put another mage hand into the shop vac. I'm gonna try to start vacuuming up the water inside.
Okay, yeah, you guys can go ahead and do
Oh, you're so good. The way that I would be like, well, screw this.
I mean, we did half the job. I kind of want the
You're
pay.
still like, I still got to do my civic duty.
I mean,
that. Okay, cool. Alright, so you go ahead and start using the shop vac. I'll say that you're able to use that for like every spell gets you about like 20 seconds on there. And before anybody comes out and says, oh, combat's 3 seconds, I don't care. This doesn't exist in real life, therefore I make the rules for this shop vac. Anyways.
wait, are you saying that shop vacs where you have to put spells in them in order to use them, that's not real? Damn.
Yeah, no, I know.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I myself was certainly going to point that out.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not comfortable if we do not abide by the rules.
I know.
I'm not comfortable with the magic of this universe.
Well, while the shop vac is going,
Shop back.
while Junie's shop vacking, I'd like to speak over the like. Is it a quiet shop vac? I was imagining it's loud.
It's pretty loud, yeah.
So be like, so Arnar, where are you from? So Arnar, so what brings you to town? Arnar, so you really killed those rats really good.
Thank you. That was some great powers with you too. I usually go for the violence, but I have to give respect to the amount of friendship you made on this trip. I'm sorry you lost it.
Thank you. You know, I always, Eddie gets a little choked up. It's like, sometimes they can't be friends. They're just enemies.
Imagine
Wise
Dragon
words.
starts playing.
Arnar tries to wipe off blood with just like their bare hands. That's just on them. Just like doesn't like bandages. No, you know when you get like a little scrape or something and someone's like, you're bleeding, and you're like, it's fine. I'll just see, it's fine. It's totally good.
That makes me so
That
sad.
might just be me, but I'm sorry. I'm incorporating it into my character.
They're called character choices, Kepli.
Well, damn. I guess I wouldn't know about that, would I?
No. Yeah. Anyways, all right. So, just a reminder that there is a large pile of dead rats that are left out and about.
Ooh, right.
Yeah, that do need to be picked up.
Right.
So, how are you guys?
Should
gonna
I
dispose
vacuum
of
them up?
those?
I'm still vacuuming water.
Perhaps.
Should I-
Yeah.
Use the vacuum for them, or?
Feels efficient and effective.
For sure. I don't want to pick them up. So,
Great teamwork here, y'all. I'm gonna try to vacuum up the.
thanks.
I'm gonna start with all the little rats because I think the big rat is gonna stop up the machine. So I'm gonna start with all the little rats.
You're so
So,
morning.
you go over to the rats and start kind of just like scooping those up with the big shop vac, and you hear them one by one. Just like start hitting the inside, and you're feeling it too. It's not great. It's just a
like back and forth, and then you hear like the splat and crunch as them hitting over there. I will say that one of Arnar's arrows is still stuck on 3 of the shish kebabbed rats, so if she wants to collect that, she can.
Let me get that. That will be mine. Thank you very much. Arnar wipes all of like the 8 rats off of the shish kebab. Just
what do you do with the rats that are left? Do you just like throw them back on the floor? Do you hand them over?
yeah. Just back on the floor. I think Arnar me. I don't care about. Arnar wants to get out of there. Arnar's looking to leave. Arnar's still on the brink of death.
Oh no, you need to be healed.
True.
Hey Eddie, do you mind?
Arnar's just scared.
I mean, while you're waiting, Arnar, you can always look around.
I'll look around.
Okay.
Let me make sure all the rats are dead. Double check.
All right, so you can roll for investigation and see what you can find.
Jesus, investigation. Got it. Boom. B. Is that good again?
Nat 20.
Oh, okay, great.
Great.
So,
Rolled high.
you see that there are like a lot of barrels and crates out and about, and you do a sweep because you were looking for the rats supposedly, and it looks like you guys have all like wiped them out as far as you can tell. You notice that one of these crates are open, and you do see that there are quite a few bottles of Spudweiser and Spud Light in there. So.
Guys, look what I found. And then Arnar picks up 3 of them at least. And I think we have to at least drink. Just to be like, we killed so many rats. I'm bleeding. Junie's bleeding. I might die in the next 5 seconds. So I might as well live now. Join me.
Yeah,
brethren.
We could,
sister.
drink to our victory.
They, them. Yeah. I don't know everyone's pronouns.
Oh, should we do a pronoun check? I actually don't know anyone's pronouns.
Mine's she, they.
So.
I go by any pronoun, whatever suits your fancy. Period.
Junie is she. Ella, what are the
Uh,
pronouns of every NPC?
yeah, okay, so all the rats that you killed, the big rat,
1 through 20.
men?
please. 1 through
Men.
20.
okay, the big rat, was, she, they,
She, they?
Damn it.
Guys, queer people
she
can
was
be
an
rats
ally.
too.
I killed one of my own.
Non-binary people can be rats too.
yeah,
And that's real.
and then, rat group B, every one of their pronouns was US/A, and,
I'm glad they're dead.
Please.
I'm glad they're gone.
They said, my pronouns are USA. Gah!
everyone in rat group A, was, if they were to be questioned, they'd say my pronouns are kiss my butt. So.
Okay, I'm not feeling bad about killing them. This is for me, just like, we shouldn't have killed the big rat.
I never did.
Yeah, also, question, Kefwi, once whenever you reach
I hate
the,
rats.
Memoriam that Eddie has laid out for that rat, how are you going to dispose of this?
That's a great question. Could I feel pretty bad about this.
I will say that it is very large, so if somebody wanted to make a really odd-looking pelt, they could.
No. Ethically, I'm gonna say no. For me. Just for my personal choice and for my personal freedom, I'm not gonna do that.
Okay, word. You're more into vegan leather.
How much do rat pelts sell for?
I do think that Judy is
not that much.
vegetarian.
And I'm good.
Okay. Word. So you're just gonna...
No one's answered my Spudweiser question.
Bruce.
Let's get
Brewski with the boys.
crazy.
Grab a brewski. What do I do with this one? And I'll point at the pile of
maybe-
flowers and giant rat.
But maybe I'll take it outside. I don't think it's gonna fit in the shop vac.
We could bury it if you feel really bad about it.
Yeah.
Well, we can go talk to the guy and see if maybe he wants it. What do they put in the Reuben?
Sure, ready?
It's definitely mystery meat for sure. That's why I don't eat it.
If you don't want to see your friend, maybe between 2 slices of bread,
I guess so, but it's the circle
we could
of life.
probably take it out.
Um,
And that's good to
That's
know.
true.
but yeah, I'll pick it up.
I'll take a
Then,
Spud Wiser.
Oh,
Could
there
I
you go.
have
Do you like lime or peach?
Peach. Weird options. I must say.
Or no, hand. It's in the bottom of the. It's literally the
It's
bottom
like
of the
it's like
barrel.
the last 2 like White Claws flavors that no one wants.
Exactly. That's why all the black cherries
Exactly.
are gone, and on our hands, Junie, peach, Spudweiser.
I cracked it open.
Perfect. Arnar opens one themselves.
Cheers. We clink.
So while you guys are doing that, you spend a little bit more time and you're able to like kind of calm down from the whole ordeal. So I would say you guys can either look around more down here, or you can go ahead and go up and tell Wartor that you're done.
Can I look in some of the crates?
Yeah, sure.
I'm curious to see what else is in here.
Roll for investigation.
Not to loot this poor man, but well, I'm gonna loot him.
Good job.
I would love to snoop around, actually. See
Yeah.
what's going on.
Yeah,
I'm
Can I see where the
curious.
rats came in?
Oh, that's a
sure.
good
You can
question.
try to find it.
Bro, I got some hot dice. Oh, so it's -3. Okay.
Oh no.
Let's give you
Ooh,
15.
that's cocked.
Okay, 15 and
Ooh, 4.
oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
So, Kefwi, your character is trying to like look around and see if they can get into any of these crates or barrels, and it looks like all of the rest of the ones are kind of like sealed pretty shut, so you can't really make anything out. But I will say that you just note that they're all unusual sizes. And it kind of looks like they're from all around the place, like anywhere in Vortor, really. So it looks like they have a wide selection that maybe they're not offering the normal crowd up here. And Eddie, you're trying to find where the rats are coming in.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so you notice that there is a rather large like hole in the corner where it looks like something has dug through.
Is there anything I can like put in front of or like kind of block off the hole a little bit?
Hey baby, you're surrounded by crates and boxes.
Perfect. I'd love to push a crate in front of the hole.
Okay, great. Yeah, I'll say that you can do that. You don't have to roll for it.
I will definitely loot all the spotlights for the road.
Okay, I'll say that you're...
And then, can I try to open one of the sealed ones? Or is that like, since it's sealed, it's like, no?
You can, however, I will say that it will make a noise if you do that.
Is that bad?
No, it just means that somebody might be alerted by it.
I mean, we were just killing rats down here, so I feel like
We were already... That rat was screaming.
that's true.
Okay,
If someone was alerted, I feel like they'd be alerted by now.
cool. Alright, you can go ahead and try to open up a crate if you'd like.
What would I roll for that?
Well, I feel... Okay, so normally it's like a sleight of hand comes in whenever you're trying to unlock something. I'll let you do either sleight of hand or a strength check on each one, because, like, high key, if you had, like, a crowbar or something, you could just pop one of these bad boys open. In theory.
I'll do a sleight of hand.
Okay.
Come on, buddy. 12.
No, that wouldn't be able to...
Oh, wait. Do I do 12 plus... Oh, wait. Plus 6.
Oh, okay.
I forgot how this game
Dang,
works.
girl.
18.
Yeah, so, You go.
I'm a rogue. I gotta be
Yeah.
sneaky.
So you go over, and there is like a crate that has just like a lock on it, and it looks like very ornate. This doesn't look like any of the other crates around there, and I'll also combine this with your previous 20, just so to say that you found this particular one. So you open it up, and you see that the interior of it has been lined with pretty like expensive fabrics. And it looks like there are just like a few little artifacts and stuff there. Nothing that immediately jumps out to you as far as like valuable, but they do have a engraving on them. It just looks like a whole bunch of writing equipment.
What does the engraving say?
Are you one of? Can you read? Yeah, so you wouldn't
Can't
know.
actually. I'm dyslexic. That's my character is also dyslexic.
You wouldn't know.
That is unfortunate.
Shit, that does suck for me. But I'm glad I made that character decision.
Character decisions.
Representation matters.
Yeah. So unfortunately, no.
That was a stupid example of representation matters.
You're just kind of like, oh dang, there's just a whole bunch of pins in here.
I'm just aware of
Are
it.
you Bella Thorne?
All right, well,
Did you learn to read from reading road signs?
I'm not, but she's a cousin. I never learned to read. Thanks for bringing it up, Junior.
Oh,
but
no.
sorry guys, there's nothing in here but tins. If you guys can read, y'all can look. But I did find some stuff. It doesn't look too valuable. Just like
I'll come over and take
trinkets. All right,
Okay.
I'll walk over here so you can look.
a look. Thanks.
All right. So you can either roll for a history or investigation on that one, Kath.
Okay. 14.
Okay. So like it doesn't look like any kind of like special writing equipment. You can tell like just purely by how it's made. It's like really well crafted. So it would fetch you a pretty penny. But it is engraved and personalized already. And on the side you just see Ambrose is written there, engraved.
What's the name? Sorry.
The name Ambrose.
Ambrose. I mean, it's probably worth something if you wanted to sell it, but it's engraved to someone named Ambrose, so I don't know.
Ambrose. Well, I got these bros right now, so I'll...
Yeah, is all the water gone?
Yes, it is.
All the rat carcasses?
Yes.
And I got
Great.
the big
You
rat.
guys have-
I'm gonna carry it upstairs.
Yeah.
Eddie, you got your big
carry it
rat?
like a limp little a doll.
Just like over, like just
Oh, God.
tucked.
Oh yeah.
I'll
like
take
how somebody
a-
would carry a Samantha American Girl, but it's flopping around.
Just a big dead rat.
Samantha
That's
specifically.
so-
Yeah,
specific.
the
Shout
rat's
out.
name is actually Samantha.
Not fucking Felicity.
Felicity.
Well, okay, let's just say Samantha
Felicity.
was a corporate rat, so
Oh my god, she sure was. But I'll tell
Yeah,
you what,
listen.
I did like her more. She was queer coded.
she did see unfair labor practices and was like, okay,
And she spoke out.
this needs to be changed. I'm
I'll
gonna
give
go
her
tell
that, I
my
will.
very rich family and say maybe we shouldn't hire my Scottish orphan friend and put her in an indentured servitude.
To do
Anyway.
child labor. She slayed with that one thing.
Do you guys want to go upstairs?
Yeah, let's go. I'm gonna take a lime Spud
Give
Light for the
Samantha a
road.
proper burial.
Not Samantha.
Oh, I'm taking all of them.
Oh, okay, great. Oh, do you want to put that in your bag? Maybe I feel like you shouldn't just walk upstairs, where Vorktor can see you just carrying some of his inventory.
I mean,
I
I did
guess.
say that we'd get some stuff for free, right?
That's true, but I don't know if we get to decide.
I'll put in my backpack. He might give me like a face flick and I might fall to the ground and die. So
Oh.
I'll put in my backpack just in case.
Sounds good.
Good call.
Okay, or you guys just go right up the way you came.
Clop, clop, clop.
And you were in a pretty dark and damp space for quite some time, so whenever you open up the door, it does kind of blind you a bit.
Ah! That's how I scream.
Yikes.
And you see that Wartor is standing on top of his stool and talking to other customers. And he looks around.
Wartor, you son of a bitch.
And then he like looks around and goes, "Oh, thought that was my wife for a second there." And then he like looks down and looks down at the other gnomes that are underneath the counter and goes, "Mavis isn't back, is she? Right? Right? Good, great, awesome. Anyways, you guys done?
Hey, that sucked.
Yeah.
We're done, War Tour.
All right, sick. Let me take a look at what you guys have done." And then he claps his hands and skitters down from the stepping stool and just kind of shouts out to the people behind the counter. And it's just like, "You guys got this guy? Yeah, all right. And then he kind of like hobbles over towards you and is like, "Show me what you've done." And then he looks at what you're carrying, Eddie, and goes, whoa. Hide that thing.
Oh, I didn't know if you wanted it, but I'll just take it
Our
outside.
Our health code is a wonderful C+, and we're gonna keep it that way, alright?
I'll go through. I'll put it out. I'll put it outside.
Yeah. Please do. Oh my gosh. And then he like swings open through the really tiny door and is like, "All right, guys, come on, let me take a look at it." Okay, cool. So he goes down and he takes one of the torches and he lights the torch that then proceeds this chain reaction to light all the other torches in the room, and is like, "Oh, yeah. All right, this looks great. Nothing's jumping out and trying to eat me. That's wonderful. Love it."
I'm glad you noticed.
Yeah, no, it's great. You guys did a great job at this, and I feel like I'm comfortable enough to recommend a few jobs to you.
I also blocked off where I think the rats were coming in. So when you move that crate, there's a hole.
Oh my, you found the source? All right, let me take a look at it. And so he goes over and it attempts to push over the barrel and kind of like looks over at Eddie and is like, "Hey, yeah, could you move this for me real quick?"
Oh, yeah, sure.
I
Roll
don't-
it away.
I don't know if you... Oh, well, okay.
So he looks at the hole and goes and looks at it, and it looks like it's big enough to where Wartor could like also hop through if he wanted to. And he's like, "Oh, yeah, no, I thought this was covered up a while ago. No problem." And he casts Move Earth, and he covers it up with like cobblestone from below. And he's like, "Thank you guys so much. I really appreciate it. I mean, your meals are on the house right now. And I'll go ahead and you know what? You guys did some really nice, delicate detailing. I could see that the dust bunnies from the corners are gone. It's not wet, which is wonderful. Love it. So I feel like you guys can work with some pretty delicate things, huh?"
I mean, I sure hope so.
Sure.
Yeah. So I think I've got the perfect job for you guys. Do you guys like books?
Yeah.
I can't read.
Perfect. That's even better. So an acquaintance of mine, he was a real book collector, rest his soul. And there was a certain set of books that he was looking to complete before, let's just say, he's no longer with us. And he kind of like looks a little sad, and looks back up and is takes a deep breath and goes, so kind of as completing his bucket list in his honor, I've been trying to slowly collect the rest of the books in this series. So if you guys wouldn't mind, I would love to hire you to help me source out these books.
Sure.
I-
What kind of books are they?
Oh, I mean, just like normal books. I mean, they are kind of rare just because, they're out of print. So they are quite expensive if you can find them on the secondhand market. But there's only one of each, so it's been pretty hard unfortunately, I've got a bit of retirement funds that I'm willing to set aside for this, and yeah. Here,
So we're collecting books?
yeah. So I'm gonna give you the location and title of each one by one, just so I know if you guys, which I know you wouldn't do, in case you try to run out on me, yeah, I'm not at a big loss.
Are they magical books?
Here's the first title, and where you're gonna find it. Have you guys ever been to Green Mill before?
Have I?
Oh, I've seen it.
Yeah.
I'm familiar.
Yeah. So, yeah. It's just over there. That's the last place I've heard of it. And just give me a book called The Book of the Dead, and you come back over here, and will.
So, Book of the Dead is at Green Mill.
Yeah.
What's this Book of the Dead do?
Oh, nothing. It's just a book.
Can I make an insight check?
It's got a shady name.
Yeah, no, I mean, like, lots of books have shady names, but I'm not too not too worried about most of them. Am I right? I mean, if my wife caught some of the books that I was reading with the names they had, oh.
Sorry?
Hmm?
What kind of books are you reading?
Don't tell Mavis, but
Orator.
Some of the I literally can't think of Frostwind Barbarians and stuff like that. Let me just say, sometimes sometimes I just wanna read something that gets me going, you know?
Wartor, you dirty dog.
Wartor. I understand we've seen your basement, but we're not that close. And your basement's disgusting, so I can't imagine.
Just one real quick thing, and he goes over towards one of the crates, and he just casts, like, a little spell on it, and it pops open, and he brings out a book satchel, and 2 gloves, and a key to a lock on the satchel, and he's like, you guys will need this. The book is really delicate, so try not to touch it with your bare skin, alright?
My bear skin?
Well,
It's really old. I don't want it to disintegrate.
Is it gonna kill us?
so are we more worried about the book or the people touching the book with their bare skin?
Oh, no, I'm worried about the book.
Just Book of the Dead.
Yeah.
Shady name.
Sounds
No, I
totally
mean,
normal.
People.
yeah. No, I mean, it's a
All I'm saying.
interesting read. I don't know. All I know is it's from the list that he left.
What to expect when you're expecting a dragon for a dragon that's not expecting. And they would be kind
Sounds
of,
good.
it's called the Book of the Dead.
Yeah.
I'll leave it.
Yeah, kind of crazy how that works. I mean, there's a book out there called Book of Life, and tell you what, yeah, it's nothing but a bunch of hooey in there. I mean, honestly, I feel like it was started by some kind of weird cult or whatever.
So
Just trying to, like, bring...
you've read the Book of Life. Are you gonna read the Book of the Dead, or?
No interest in that. I'm more a romance kind of guy.
This might be a delicate question, but do you mind me asking, did your friend pass while looking for these books?
Yeah. He went off on a journey, and we haven't seen him or heard from him since, so yeah. And that's just...
How do you know he's actually passed?
Let me just say, that's not normal for him to not tell us literally every single thing about his day. Daily. Oh my gosh, that man. Oh, my Stone of Far speech.
What's his...
Ugh. Loaded up with messages from
What
him.
was your friend's name?
We don't have to get into that.
Well, I mean, it might be helpful because honestly, he might still be alive, and we
What
might
if we
run
find
into
him?
I highly doubt that. Anybody want to roll for insight?
Yeah, I would love.
Yeah.
I do.
Sure.
Oh,
That's That's gonna be a silly little 20 on the die. Just a
Oh,
silly little guy.
nat?
Just a
A
little
little
guy.
natty 20?
Just a little guy for a total of
Okay.
25.
Okay,
Okay.
natty 20.
Yeah, so
Spill.
So
Dish, bish.
it's not like he's gonna say anything, but insight allows you to read his body language, or if you can like pick up on any kind of like cues that he might be like leading on. Eddie does see briefly him dart his eyes over towards the box that you guys had opened earlier, and kind of have like a little sad look at it for a second. So
What was it? Ambrose.
he wouldn't have abandoned everything like he did. So I don't think that I don't think at this point that it would be worth it to continue to look for him. And heaven knows we've all tried for the past decade or so. He's gone.
Cool. You'll pay us if we get the books?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Sorry again about your loss.
Great. Sweet.
Yeah, no problem. And he's like, I'm not even worried about it. I'm not even stressed. But Eddie, I'll let you keep your 20 on this one. You do see he's like discreetly wiping a tear from his eye.
Okay.
And yeah, so he's like, yeah, so just keep any of your receipts that you have while traveling, and I will, I'll cover any kind of traveling expenses for at least this first one while we're on a trial. So,
I mean, I can't really speak for everybody here, but I think it could be helpful if maybe you give us some funds up front, because I personally don't have.
Oh, you
a
guys are
lot.
gonna
Junie,
get-
I don't think you could be more right.
you guys are gonna get paid for this little
Oh,
extermination thing. No worries.
Thanks.
Good.
So yeah, he gives you guys 10 gold to split amongst yourselves.
Only 10. I'm just kidding. I will actually say, I've lived here for a while, and I kind of feel like anytime I'm traveling far distances, man, it's just like taxes are getting more expensive, and just like the cost of living's getting
They
higher.
are taxes.
And the cost of traveling. I mean, I got a carriage the other day, a wagon, and it darn near cost me 10 gold itself. So I feel like maybe, I don't know, if you really want us to complete these quests for you, I feel like maybe a little bit more payment up front. Because honestly, I'm worried that we'll run into the Book of the Dead and may not be able to afford it at that point, just with the cost of traveling. So, I don't know.
Truthfully. I don't know. One could persuade.
Yeah, no,
don't know
you
how
make
to
a good
work.
case. And then he kind of like turns around and is like, unfortunately, I do have to cover the cost of missing inventory.
Missing inventory?
And he looks over at the crate that you guys did not close up.
Was it the Spud Light? No one wants those flavors. That's lime and peach.
Oh, really? Oh, really?
Nobody wants those flavors. Not a soul. Why were they at the literal bottom of the barrel?
I've got 3 orcs upstairs. Only want cherry and peach.
Well, cherry's
Listen.
gone.
What's your name? Waylock? I forgot the name.
Waylock?
Wartor from Vortor. Kind of easy.
Wartor. Listen, Wartor. No one is going to care about those drinks. I'm sure they were expired eons ago, back when wizards were still ruling. Rat, God bless those times. And surely, you can see that we could either head, like Junie was saying, head to go get the Book of Death, and bring it back here with enough money in our pockets to spare us. Or what's stopping us from having spent the very meek amount of money we had getting the Book of Death and maybe finding somewhere else to get money since we're out. So we might as well have some now.
I will let you guys roll for persuasion. So I will allow Kefwi to assist you on that one. So basically what's happening is that you're going to get advantage on that roll. So you get to roll twice, and you pick the higher of the 2 numbers.
I already rolled. I got 16.
Okay. And he's like, okay. I'll do this. I'll throw in an extra 10 if, 1, you guys can leave immediately, and 2, you come back within the week. And then if you come back within the week, I will pay you very well for the book.
Sounds like a deal.
And I get to keep my seltzers.
Yeah, sure.
Great deal.
All right, so you guys go ahead and shake on that. And then, Eddie, what would you like to do with Samantha?
Just been carrying around my dead rat.
Don't name her Samantha.
And it's getting like stiffer as I'm holding it.
God, not rigor mortis. Not rat or mortis.
Rick and Mortis?
Rick and Mortis,
No.
my favorite show. But I like as I take it upstairs, I like try to like shelter it in my arms so nobody can see. And I'll take it outside and like if we okay, are we going straight? Should we just on our way to Green Mill? Maybe we can bury this large rat on the outskirts on the way.
Sounds
I
good.
think he'd like that. They would like that.
They would like that.
I will not misgender this rat.
No. This rat's pronouns are she, they.
This dead rat's pronouns are she, they.
Were she, they.
Oh. That is funny. Yeah, we can definitely find like a cute little Hunger Games Rue-esque patch of pretty grass. Twilight-esque, I guess I should say.
Just bury
bury
the
her.
rat. Silent, somber occasion. So I guess until we get to the edge of town, I'll just be carrying the dead rat.
Thank you all to the folks who've made it this far. We really appreciate you listening in. I just wanted to give a quick shout out to the cast and crew. All characters have been played by Cafwe Sicciato at Cafwe_Sicciato on Instagram, Sadie Sue Long, found at SadieSue_Long13 on Instagram, Elaine De La Pena at E_DELAP on TikTok, and the Dungeon Master was played by me, Ella Waddell, found at Ella Waddella everywhere. Our amazing composer for our theme music was Bryan Teoh, who is Bryan Teoh Music everywhere. Thank you all for your hard work. We release bi-weekly, so we'll release the next adventure in 2 weeks. Until then, we're trailing off.
So, you come here often, or?
It reminded me of the Bone Zone. I
Okay.
didn't like it.
Why do you take the bone zone out?
No, I think it's funny.